everybody. This is the Academy of Adoption and Assisted Reproduction Attorneys. This is part of our series where we're covering the different states and what the law is, and introducing you to the fellows that are licensed in that state for assisted reproductive technology work. And today we've got the state of Arkansas, and we are talking to Joanna, who is a fellow who is licensed in that state. Joanna, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Joanna Beck-Wilkinson, and I am a Quad A licensed attorney in Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Arkansas. My practice is limited to adoption and collaborative reproduction, so I don't practice any other kinds of law. And I've been doing this for about 17 years now. And I practice with my mother, Mary Beck, who is a professor of law at the University of Missouri.
Great. And you're a fellow with the Academy, and so is your mother. And so let's talk about Arkansas. Generally, with assisted reproduction, when we talk about assisted reproduction, we're usually talking about both gamete donation and surrogacy work. But let's talk about gamete donation. Arkansas, I assume we're based on the same set of rules that most states are with egg donation, sperm donation.
Yeah, so Arkansas does have statutory law about gamete donation, gamete being a fancy word that means egg,
It's
sperm, or
fancy.
embryo.
I know when I
Yeah.
said it, I thought I shouldn't have used that word, but
But it specifically contemplates sperm donation because it was written quite a while ago. Having said that, coupled with some constitutional protections, that sperm donation statute can also apply to egg donation and presumably embryo donation as well. And so it is considered a green light state for gamete donation agreements and for children born of gamete donation agreements.
okay. And so what statutes does Arkansas have? I mean, for assisted reproduction, that's one of them. Do they have any other statutes?
It's a little more limited than the other states where I'm licensed. The primary statute talks about a different sex couple who are struggling to conceive, and it essentially says that if they go into a clinic and they obtain donor sperm and both of them sign consents, then husband will be presumed father under the law. That's a common kind of older statute in many states. But then Arkansas also has a statute that was likely written to apply to traditional surrogacies. And while that's not something that we generally encourage with the advent of technology that allows for gestational surrogacy, we do use the traditional surrogacy statute to apply to gestational surrogacy. And that explicitly allows for a woman who intends to be a parent to be the presumed mother and placed on the birth certificate as long as the arrangement meets those statutory requirements.
Okay, so there's some opportunity in Arkansas. It's not completely void of surrogacy work.
Yeah, I would say Arkansas, again, I'm licensed in other states. I would say Arkansas is particular. And so it's really important to get an attorney who has experience specifically with collaborative reproduction. And the best place to find that attorney is with the Academy of Adoption Assisted Reproduction Attorneys at adoptionart.org. We call it Quad A for short. And Quad A is unique in that it is a by invitation only organization. And so in order to get in, one has to submit an application and undergo a pretty thorough vetting process before being admitted, so that when people are looking for an attorney who has a lot of experience and expertise in this area and in Arkansas, going to adoptionart.org is the place that you're going to find that attorney.
Well, most of you probably got to this video through that website, but when you're on that website and you go to the individual states and you scroll down below the video, you'll be able to find Joanna's contact information. And what we're hearing, I think it's really important to know that, there's a lot of agencies, there's a lot of surrogacy companies out there, clinics, you name it. There's a lot of different people that will just throw out states without thinking or looking deeper, but they should always research the law, right, Joanna?
Yes, very much so.
And this is a good example of one state that you really should do your research and talk to people ahead of time. All right, we appreciate you. If anybody needs an attorney for anything assisted reproduction, highly recommend contacting Joanna. She'll be able to assist you. Our fellows are amazing. We love and adore them, and we appreciate your time today.
Thank you.